That's the best advice he's ever given. Ever.
Okay. Okay.
Hi there, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Nick, and please subscribe to the channel. We are currently aiming for a goal of 100 subscribers. I believe we're close, very close. So, today we're going to be visiting AMS's channel to watch and react to his recent video titled Men shouldn't rely too much on their looks and money. I'm very interested to see how it goes down. Anyway, do you know what? Let's just get into it. Okay, let's go.
Do you think guys rely too much on sex appeal over, the mouthpiece? As guys improve, become higher value, they start to rely less on their mouthpiece and more on their body and their money. Do you find that as a detriment to guys in dating? As in, I know a lot of you guys gonna do the self-improvement, y'all guys gonna look better, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if the mouthpiece, from my experience, don't, improve also, you really want to improve with women. What's your take on that, brother?
Yes.
Well, my take, let me think. So as you're growing as a man, working on your looks and your money, your finances and whatnot, then I don't think you're really going to have time to be constantly worried about dating and women. I feel as though if you're working on yourself, you're working on your life, your finances, your looks and whatnot, then that should be speaking for you anyway. You shouldn't have to be relying on playing some game to get females anyway in the first place, but more so if you're focused on yourself and working on yourself.
So I feel like if you do have that max attraction or a girl's really physically attracted to you, you really don't have to do a whole lot when it comes to the mouthpiece. Now, you shouldn't be like a complete idiot. You shouldn't be able to hold like an intelligent conversation and to communicate. But when it comes to like this super game mouthpiece type stuff, like you really don't have to do a whole lot. If anything, you just gotta let her talk.
Yeah, did y'all guys hear what he just said? Now that brother gave y'all some good game. He said basically don't talk your way out of it. As some guys improve their status and, get level up and stuff like that, what ends up happening is you still trying as hard as when you was a lame. And what he brother is saying is you can just kind of kick back. You still got to talk. You can't be just sit there like a mute.
I was just going to say, you shouldn't have been trying so hard or trying at all when you was a lame. You should have been working on yourself.
But what he's saying is just don't talk yourself out of it.
But if you improve your mouthpiece alongside with everything else, like you'll be unstoppable.
Yep, I agree, brother. What do you think makes a high value man to you?
Loaded question. So to me, a high value man is somebody who definitely on the purpose, like you said, has something they're working towards, goals and things they're striving, such as career could be, entrepreneurial wise, and also just living in abundance completely when it comes to this woman, anything that they're doing, they have no sort of attachment towards anything. Like they have the ability to walk away on the grind and just doing the thing. So I feel like high value dude is
that's pretty good. I think a high value man to me is somebody who has the mindset, pretty much what you just said, the mindset that you're high value. A lot of you guys might think that you're high value if you make $250,000 over a year, not if you think you're low value. It's guys out here that walk around, they make money.
He's speaking facts.
And yet they still put women on the pedestal. That's not high value. And on the other hand, you could have a guy who makes 40, 50 grand a year, but yet you can't tell him nothing. He think he's God gift to the world. That's the high value mindset. Improving your physical fitness and improving your financial situation helps that. But some guys will have that and they still won't have a high value mindset. They still have a low value mindset. They still have a steady mindset.
Exactly. That's why I didn't mention money in there too. Like I met people with money too, or biggest simps ever.
Do you think the fitness side has given you more superficial choosing signals? Meaning that a lot of women who will look, but they really won't do anything. I'm getting all these looks. When we gonna do some fucking?
What?
So like all these
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like some guys who will get money, right? They'll get a lot more women to go on dates with them. But when we gonna do some fucking? It's good to get dates and it's good to get choosing signals, right? I could ride a Lambo down the street and a lot of women gonna give me choosing signals. But how much does that correlate to?
So he just wants to go around sleeping with girls, basically. He was so disgusting. Ugh, make me sick. I'm back. He's back. Nick's back.
The more fucking, that's the goal.
Yeah, I feel you. So definitely when you do have a nice body, you're going to get a lot more choosing signals. We saw that in Miami, had our shirts off, whatever. What I came to realize is...
Do you know these people count their looks? Like, the amount of time people look at them.
All right, tell them about the choosing signals I've been getting right now.
Yo, this man, when we went to that sugar factory just now, like before we even went in there was like 3 tables of different women. So I want to say about over 16 different women that just looked at this man before we even walked in there. And like as soon as we walk in there, they're all just like eyeballing me. Everybody's like just like he's like a magnet of like a magnet. Like he's walking in, everyone's just staring at the man. Then when we walk out, yeah, chick magnet. Then when we walk, so yeah, he's getting a lot of looks. I want to say this man got over like 25 looks within like the past hour.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
Yeah, I might get a lot of looks, but it's up to me to act on it. Every now and then, I'll have a girl kind of throw herself at me, so to speak. But otherwise, if girls are looking, I just pick and choose like which ones I want, and I don't expect them to throw themselves at me, even though it does happen sometimes. So I just pick and choose, and then I'm the one to take action if there is something going on.
So you having a big social media following, have you ever had women like on Instagram try to use you for your social media presence and you picked up on it real quick? She ain't trying to meet up or nothing like that. She's trying to use you maybe for anything, maybe give a shout out or whatever, but she ain't really trying to do no fucking. She's more or less trying to use you. Have you ever run into that situation?
Why does it have to be a woman? A man can do exactly that too. And if he has a big platform, people are going to message him to ask him for stuff like promo that he does all the time.
Yeah, actually, more recently, funny enough, I followed this chick we were DMing a few times, and she made like 2 excuses to not meet up. And then after that, I unfollowed her. She still followed me, and then she hit me back up with like asking some random fitness advice and social media advice to grow her following. And I just left her on red. So off the top of my head,
she asked him for some help, and he clearly only wanted to F-U-C-K, because as soon as he saw that she wasn't interested in meeting up with his disgusting self, she was not interested, probably ever. Probably because she knows that he's a red pill man. Anyway, let's continue.
That's probably the only time that has happened. But nah, if we're not meeting up, then they can't use.
If I can't meet you to F-U-C-K, then no.
And what? So if they meet up with him, and then they can be promoted and supported on his channel. I don't know.
Excuse me, I'm not gonna let it happen any sort of manner.
As you guys must know, man, for all y'all guys that's out there leveling up and stuff like this, I am telling you right now, you're gonna have women who are gonna try to use you for your money, or if you create any kind of social media presence, you're gonna have women trying to use you for your social media presence.
And anybody else, not just guys out there, are gonna have women trying to use them. Women out there are gonna have guys trying to use them. Guys are gonna have other guys trying to use them.
You got to be cognizant of that. All right, don't let a woman use you. And you can usually, for all you guys wonder how you can pick up on these things, when you're talking or conversing with them, the topic usually will be around what she's trying to use you for. So if you with a woman and she wants to use you for your car, she's with you for your car, the conversation will tend to be a lot about your goddamn car. And if she's trying to use you for your social media presence or something like that, or any kind of status, let's say, hypothetically, say you guys are a basketball star or something like that, a lot of the conversation will be centered around that specifically. It won't be nothing about you or trying to get to know you. It'll be like, oh, so where do you think you're going to play in college? What college you think you're going to go to? That's the conversation is going to be centered around that. So I just want to make sure you guys are cognizant of that women will use you if you let them. What's the number one advice you would give all these young guys age 16 to 25? What's the number one advice you would give them, brother?
Don't be so focused on women. If anything, use...
That's the best advice he's ever given. Ever.
It's that time to build.
Let's forget.
Age 16 to 25. What's the number one advice you would give them, brother?
Because why are you so obsessed with women?
don't be so focused on women. If anything, use that time to build like your life and like what you want to do and establish yourself in some sort
Exactly.
of, you know.
I love how sometimes they'll talk sense and then other times they talk just absolute was.
So I would say figure out some passions, some hobbies, and then since I'm big in
Get a hobby. Didn't I say this? Get a hobby. I think.
social media, I tell people like if you're into something, then showcase it on social media because that's what I've always been into too. Like no matter, this is how this new vlog channel I started too. I got into red pill dating and I just wanted to showcase it from my perspective. So start a YouTube channel, be active on social media, and get on your grind and your purpose, and that's pretty much it during that time frame. Yeah.
Great vid. Like I'd even give it a thumbs up. I think they were talking a lot of sense in there. And you definitely just shouldn't be focused on women and be obsessed with them. End of story. Hello there and welcome to my channel. Hello guys, welcome. Take 3. Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Nick. No. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe before you go.